Hello. Y'all miss me? Um, Not anything really new, except we have had a death in the family. A very precious brother-in-law. Daryl's one of his brothers. And funeral's tomorrow, which my mama used to tell me that when a baby is born, you're supposed to cry, and when someone dies, you're supposed to be happy. And I can see that with this guy, Freddie. He's been so sick for so long, and he's been ready. He's been ready to go for months because he would get up in church and testify and stuff, and he wanted to get on up there and see his mama. So he's in a better place. And so we're gonna have the funeral tomorrow, and like they say, we're not having a visitation. We're not gonna have a graveside service because, like some family members said, we just want to get this over with, And so that's what we're doing, because it's so hard on families, And so anyway, we got that to do tomorrow, and I'm thinking about that's on Wednesday, and so I have been thinking about maybe on Thursday, just get in the van and just go somewhere, just go for a ride, whatever. I know Sunday I packed a little picnic lunch, and I said, come on, Daryl, let's just, go for a drive. So we went up to Lake Catherine and looked around at all the out-of-state license plates. I think we counted 20 different ones. And we, got out and had our little picnic there. And the trees are blooming, and it was cool, and the birds are singing. It was just really nice, really nice. And yesterday, when they had the eclipse, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is just a bunch of baloney. What's everybody so excited about? Well, when you first started seeing that moon cover the sun, it was like, oh my gosh, look at that. And so, and then when it was totally covered, it was just awesome, amazing. And I thought, my goodness, we're seeing this right here in our front yard, sitting in our chair, and people from everywhere came here, had to pay lots of money, and how blessed we were to be able to see something like this right here in our front yard. As it started getting dark, the crickets started making noises, and the birds, you could hear them. They were getting ready to go to bed, and it was funny. My little granddaughter said that, well, she's not little, she's over 18. But anyway, she's still little to me. She said that at her mama's, that as it started to get dark, the clovers and everything was closing, and then when it got light again, they just opened back up. And I think that's just amazing. It's amazing. But that I'm hoping that that experience yesterday for other people would make them stop and think how awesome God is, and that there is a God. Someone one time said to me that it was just a fantasy, fairy tale, and I could have knocked them out, but I'm not going to tell you who said that, or I would have. But it's, and then like, and I told him, I said, well, if this thing about God is a fairy tale, that's okay. I've tried to be a good person my whole life, but it is real, and so that's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. I don't know what else. I gotta quit doing that, don't I? Yeah, that. If that aggravates you, get on your nerves, just leave me a message, okay? Well, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know. I'm just speechless. I know, and that, boy, that's not real, is it? Me speechless. We're getting ready for that thing tomorrow. And then the 20th, I'm going to be in a wedding. A lady at the church, her is getting married at the church. And I'm one of the bridesmaids. And thank goodness my nephew's wife is letting me borrow one of her dress. Long dress, beautiful. Yeah, I'll show y'all later. And so I'm so thankful for that, because, I mean, those fancy dresses are like $200. And I'm like, if I had $200, I'd be in Branson. But anyway, she's let me use her dress. It's beautiful. It's kind of I don't know what color it is. It's kind of like a peach and a mauve or something smashed. I don't know. But it's very, very pretty. Well, I had something special I was going to tell you, but I can't remember now what it was, which is not unusual. I don't care. I like it. I'll tell you what. You know, the name of this is Over 70 and Hefty. And I want to ask you women, you old women, are you getting little brown spots on your face? And is there anything you can do about it? I mean, can you, like, go to Walmart and buy a bottle of something? You know what I'm saying? And another thing's really, even my husband commented on this, about the wrinkles. Well, I've never drunk out of a straw very much, because I know it causes wrinkles just like if you smoked. But, which I don't. And so, I don't know, is there a magic bottle of something at Walmart for the wrinkles right there? I don't know. But if you know of something, or a home remedy, or whatever, let me know. I mean, I'm fixing to be 71 in July. I'm glad, I'm thankful, and I'm so blessed I'm in good health. But, what about that? I mean, I know it's, I know that's part of it, and I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me a bit. But I sometimes think, I wonder if somebody's looking at my lips, thinking, oh, look at that. Look at that wrinkled little woman. But I don't care. At least I'm alive. Like I used to tell people when I worked, I'd rather have a wrinkled face above ground than a smooth face underground. That was good, wasn't it? I'm full of those. What else am I going to tell you? Well, had a bologna sandwich for breakfast. It's pretty good. And, looks like it's fixing to rain again. I don't care. Let it pour. I'm going to end this one. This is going to be a short one. But later on, I'm going to do one a little longer. If I can come up with something good to say. So I hope you all have a blessed day. And I hear, you know what? I hear that more in the past year than I've ever heard. Coming from people like clerks and cashiers and waiters and all that stuff, and you know, say thank you, and they'll say have a blessed day. And I'm like, wow, it makes me feel good, because I just think it's a good thing that people are, I think people are coming to all these things that's happening. I think they're starting to realize, hey, this is some serious business, God business. Because, you know, the earthquakes, that there's one hit just not too long ago, a couple of days ago. Can't remember where it was at, Japan or Taiwan or somewhere, I don't know. Anyway, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, look at that earthquake. And so, earthquakes just, you know, everywhere. But I can't remember where it is, but I think it's in Mark, where it says to be watchful for earthquakes. That's one of the signs that God's getting ready to come. And I know some of you college people, uh, smart people, are going to say, well, that's just the earth. That's just nature. That's just the way it is. We're going to have, the earth is old and it's shifting and earthquakes and stuff. And that's true. But also, it's in the Bible. And when some things had started happening, like COVID, and so many people died, and then there was started having like tsunamis and earthquakes and all these killings and children killing their parents and all these things. I mean, but you know what? God says in the Bible, all these things will have to happen before I come back to get you children. And so when you get so down and just so sad, or something happens that makes you so mad you can just smack somebody, not your husband, I don't smack him. Just say the word Jesus. Jesus is such a strong, powerful, loving word. Okay, and just say Jesus. If you have to say it to yourself 10 times to keep yourself from saying something ugly or something like that, just say Jesus, and he will hear you. Someone told me, and I think it was a lady at our church, that God has got your name wrote on his hand. So hold on to his hand, and he's already got you. Have a good day, and I love you all. And share. I got 28 subscribers, and I'm so excited that 28 people are actually interested in what I got to say. Bye, everybody.